Good. So, what have we got on our list? What was number one?
Spider we started off on, and we was on the 3rd fret.
Right, yeah, excellent. Just a quick once over that. Gordon first, if you want to start that for me, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Just do the first 4 again. You're on your 6th string.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. That's great. Yeah, and Martin, please, just the same. Just the Spider. Yeah, did you notice then with your first string what you was actually doing? You was bending the string off the end of the fretboard, and I noticed I thought you'd have a problem there because I noticed you was doing that on all the notes that you was playing. So this kind of thing, you put your first finger on 2nd, and somewhere the string starts to bend like that. Can you see? And you were doing that on all your strings. Started off okay, and then by the time you see there, by the time you put that 4th finger on, you was bending that string down. So once time, you just need to try and get your hand over a little bit more so that you know the pressure isn't just pulling the strings down. Okay, but apart from that, yeah, that's spot on. What happens if you bend a string? What do you think happens?
It distorts the sound, doesn't it?
Not distort. Think what you're doing to it. You're increasing the tension, aren't you?
Yeah. So it changes the note.
It changes the pitch of the note. So if you increase the tension, it's just like turning the tuning peg and tightening the string. So the note goes higher. Hence, if I do an example up there, you can see it makes a significant difference, with the bending of the strings. So that's why it's important that we try to avoid anything like that with bending strings, because we're just slightly making the note out of tune, and it will be noticeable. So just be mindful of that. That's great. Yeah. What's next? Number 2.
Peter Gunn, up and down strokes.
Yeah, Peter Gunn, up and down strokes. Let's try that then. Let's go straight onto that. Do we need to do it all together? No, I'll just go individually. You want to start off, Gordon, please?
Okay.
Okay, just while I listen to Martin, can you mute your microphone? And all I want you to do, I want you to just move the hand a bit more freer and a bit quicker.
Okay.
I'm very, very relaxed when I'm doing that. All I'm doing is moving the action on that hand as well. Just have a go quietly, and then I'll just come back to you in a second. All right. Martin, please.
Completely lost it then. Now I've been doing this all week.
Go a bit slower if you want. Just take it easy. Okay, Okay. You're still playing ba-ba at the beginning. 2 really fast ones. It's not. It's. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's great. So the main thing with that now is you just need to try and make it flow. That's all. You've got all the notes in the right order, the up and down plectrum strokes are fine. So technically, that's fine. It's good. Just we need to make it just flow a bit better, that's all. That's the main thing. And all that, the difference there with making it flow better is purely your right hand. There's nothing that your left hand can do to make it flow better. So we need to be try and be mindful of just, and we can do it faster, we can do it slower, but we never tense up when we go faster. We never do that. Yeah, nice and gentle, and it'll flow. Yeah, that kind of thing. Brill. One more time, Gordon. Can I just listen to you doing that?
Yep.
Would you just did that then?
Yeah.
Okay, so you plectrum hand spot on. That was really good. It looks good. It's nice and relaxed. It's hitting everything accurately. So I think for you, it was just your fretting hand, which was just a little bit not quite banging those notes on at the right time. That's all. So I think for both, if we could just write down then number. What are we on? Are we on number 2? Yeah, number 2. Peter Gunn, and put Peter Gunn dash finish. Because I think next week we'll be done with that, and it's literally in order to make it finish, we need to try and make it flow better, the rhythm, nice and gentle, get more fluid.
Okay.
And as soon as we've got that, but we're both getting it then fine at the end. So all right, 1 more week and then we're done with that. That's good. Yeah. What was number 3?
The chord exercises, so E minor,
Oh, yes.
G to D, G to A minor, D to A minor.
Okay, well, might as well play along with me.
Yeah.
The first one was E minor to D, yeah?
Yeah.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 3 and 1. This time we're going to G, and 4 and 1 and 2, 3, and back to E minor to G for a bit. E minor, 2, 3, G, and this time to D. So we're going G to D now. D. G, D, to A minor, back to D, A minor to D. A minor still on A minor to D. To D. And 4, and down 1, 3, and 1, 2, 1. This time to G, A minor to G. I'm going to keep playing A minor and G. G. A minor. G. A minor. Okay. So obviously I couldn't hear you both playing back to me then, but it looked like changing the chords fine. Any issues with that? With the rhythm okay?
Just
That's the
keep,
speed.
yeah,
Just
speed
speed.
keeps on losing it sometimes and trying to pick it up again. Yeah.
Okay. But overall, like I say, it looked pretty good. So I don't think we need to listen individually to that. Let's move on. Okay. What we're going to do this time, instead of playing 4 beats in a bar and playing 4 bars, and then alternating from one chord in one bar to the next chord in the next bar, we're going to do a little passage which is only 2 bars long. Okay. I'm going to get a fresh piece of paper. Right, so what? In order to write 2 bars, I have to write 3 lines, yeah? Yeah, see what I've done there? So I'm going to write the first bar in there and the second bar in there. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do, so we've got 4 beats, still got 4 beats in each bar. So the first bar, I'm going to do this. First of all, G for the first beat. Okay. And then I'm going to write one of these little diagonal dashes, meaning the second beat. And then a D. And the 4th beat straight after it. So I'm going to write underneath those beats so that you can see clearly. So we've got that.
Okay. Right.
So previously we will have had G and then just 4 dashes, wouldn't we? Like a full bar of G, yeah? This time the bar is split. So we're changing to D on the 3rd beat.
Right.
Okay. So in listening terms, that's G and 2 and D and 4. And then we move on to the second bar. And the second bar is dead easy. Okay, so the second bar is just A minor, 4 beats of A minor.
All right, okay, yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to demonstrate what it should sound like. I've got to be honest, the main thing with this, when we start doing this, is when we're counting in 1, 2, 3, and 4, you just get into the habit of going changing on 1. Sometimes when you've got to change on a different beat in the bar, that's when you get to 1 and you think, oh yeah, I've done it now, and you think, oh damn, I've missed it. That's quite often what happens. So I expect that to happen. It's not just you, it happens to everyone. All right. So this is what it sounds like. I'll strum it and play it. If you just watch your music and you'll be able to hear when I change anyway. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and G and 2 and 3 D and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. It's important we don't rush this bit. And 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And it's easy to go 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And we don't try and keep it the same tempo. Okay, so you could see what we're going on. You could hear what's happening then. Let's have a go. Who's confident?
No.
Right then, go on. You go first, please. So I keep saying you go first because on my screen you're in the top left, and my OCD tells me I should never start at the bottom. I should always work around. Okay.
So it's 1 and so I should do 1.
Yeah, hang on a minute. Before you do that, just check your chord.
1 G.
Nearly.
My got 2 straps down.
That's it.
Okay. So 1 and 2 and not quick enough. 3.
Do you change to A minor on 3?
4 on it.
Are you sure? Have a look. Does it say 4 underneath A minor?
4 is just playing it and then goes into the next bar with A minor.
So when it says A minor, what beat is that on?
1.
1. Yeah. Let's try it again.
Okay. 1 and 2.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure it goes to D on 2?
Well, I say 2, but then it's. I'm already trying to change it before it's getting to 3, I guess.
Yeah. yeah.
Well, you wouldn't play 3 though, would you?
Why not?
In D, would you? In G, so you've got to change before you get to the 3rd beat.
Yeah, but you can't change until you've played 2 and
All right, okay.
Yeah, it's the same as when we change in any other time. So when we change on 1, yeah, you're still going to play the 4 and then change, haven't you?
Right, okay.
Yeah.
G and D
2.
and
3, you're on there.
I did a D and
You didn't count though. Counting 1, 2, and count.
Okay.
Do the count, and then we'll see where we're up to.
Okay. And 2.
Are you sure? Hang on. You're on 2 there. Are you sure you should be on 2 on D?
Okay. Still jumping too quick.
Yeah, still jumping too quick. Yeah.
And 2 and
That's it. Wrong chord. But yeah, here we go. Good. 3, yeah.
And
4. Yeah.
and
And then change on 1. Excellent. Yeah, that's it.
and 2 and 3
Don't speed up. Because if you speed up, that's what happens. You end up taking a long gap then before you choose to get back to G. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Just want to turn your microphone off for a second. So I'll run through that. Martin, please, can you have a listen to that? You need to put your microphone on. Thanks.
So starting on G.
Yes.
So 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1, 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1, 2, 3.
Okay, yeah. That's so. You've got the changes and you've got the strumming. You've grasped that. That's great. Usual thing. We're still having to stop before we change, and that's because we're playing it too fast. So, if you you want to, I'll play it again. This time, you might as well both play along with me.
Yeah.
So have a try. I'm just thinking now, would it be easier if we turn both? Let's turn both, Martin. If you turn your microphone off as well, and then when we listen to it back, you'll only be able to hear mine. Won't you be able to play along with it? Should you wish to? Let's do that. Okay. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And 1 and 2. That's it, A minor. 3, 4, back to G, and 1. Okay, good. Well, I think that we're good. It seemed to be okay. If you want to put your microphones on, then I can hear you. How was that?
Yeah, I think I still struggled going from G to D.
Yeah.
Fingers still struggle on that.
Yeah. Okay. But what we've got there, nice minute or two. Then just me playing that, so you can, if you watch the video back, you can keep going back and spinning it back to that bit if you want. That might help, to play along with that. So what is it? What is it?
What is it?
Old Bob Dylan song. Old Bob Dylan song, which Guns N' Roses did, and added a C chord, but we're not going to do that. We're going to keep it simple all the way through. Mama, take this badge off of me. I can't use it anymore. Yeah, you know the tune? I'll skip a bit. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. So that's quite quick.
Yeah.
It's a lot quicker than we were doing it, but it gives you the idea of the song. Just those 3 chords. It continues forever and ever and ever. You'll often find that at jam sessions, jam nights, and where people get up to play in pubs and things like that, it's a regular song at those nights. For that reason, there's only 3 chords in it, and everyone knows it. So it's a good one. It's a nice, easy one that everyone knows. Good. So you can see now how the way that songs are kind of made up with the bars and the chords inside the bars. You can have one chord in a bar, you can have no chords in a bar, you could have 6 chords in a bar, you know, you could have quick change chords. There's always 4 beats at the moment in this standard 4/4 rhythm that we call it time signature. So what have we got there? We also looked at the C chord, didn't we? Is that right?
Yeah.
Let's go back to the. Oh, shall we just make a note of that actually before we do that? Let's just make a note. So whatever the next number is on there, new song, and knocking on heaven's door. And then you can either quickly scribble that out again underneath it, or just point an arrow to wherever you've written that down. Yeah, knocking on heaven's door. You might need to make a reminder as well that it's the same strumming pattern that we've been using: down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Yeah. Yeah, so I've got just with the name on as well.
Yep.
Okay. So C chord. Look at that. Whoever gets it first, I'll ask to listen to it. Martin, please.
Woo. So I had that.
Okay, just one thing I want you to try doing, and again, it's the same issue that we have, which is just changing on time and not needing to stop. Okay, so I notice you're watching this hand all the time. You're watching your plectrum hand all the time to make sure you're on the right strings, which is good. You play it twice. That's fine. But then it's like, as soon as you played that last note, then that 4th one, it's like stop, pause, and then look, and then move, and then come back, readjust, and find your plectrum again and play the next bit. So really, what we want to do is that changeover and see if we can make that smooth. The way to do it is probably just to take a couple of notes before it. So, for example, so maybe M2. Right, so just that bit there then. So we've done this once. On the 2nd time, on the way down, just play your 3rd string and your 4th string on that C chord. The last 2 notes before we're going to change.
Sorry, I'm there you go.
On your C chord, yeah. So you The last two notes you play is your third and your fourth strings. Okay. So the next note then is the change. Okay, so what we're going to try and do is these three. Yeah, and again.
It's good. Isn't it? Yeah, try and get that change a bit quicker. That's it. Yeah.
Okay, but you can see what I mean,
That's
can't you?
it,
So you can get that turnaround and that change better. We can work on that. In fact, if you just want to mute your microphone for a second, yeah, and have a run through that, and while I listen to Gordon. Gordon, please.
I'm struggling.
You didn't quite go to A minor then. You took both fingers off, didn't you? And
Yeah.
you didn't quite go. So again, before we concentrate on your plectrum hand, just look at your other hand and just move that third finger from C to A minor.
Yeah.
And just keep going backwards and forwards, C to A minor. Just move that finger. So do that so you can do it without thinking about it. Nice and quickly, backwards and forwards. It'll take a few seconds. That's it. It's coming now. Keep going. That's it.
Okay. So
Yeah.
are you going from C major to A minor on that 5 strokes? All right.
And then. And then back. Okay. Yeah. Go on then. Let's have a listen to that. Okay. Just one little thing. You just fall into that same trap again of just as soon as you got it right, you started speeding up, and as soon as you start speeding up, you can't play it quick enough again. Then so then it goes wrong. Yeah. So you're gonna just keep forcing yourself to hold it back. Yeah. But that's pretty good. Yeah. We better both put that on the list again for next time. I think. Yeah. Whatever number we're up to now.
Don't know. Two, three. That's 4, I think.
You've got the Spider and
Peter
Gun.
and then knocking on heaven's door, and then C.
And now this. Yeah, the C exercise, I suppose we'll call it, won't we? C,
Okay.
C to A minor. Right, well, now that we're using C and we've had another week to do it, let's put down number 5.
Okay.
Number 5 at the bottom. And quite simple, G to C. Massive, massive chord change. Probably the most popular chord change. G to C. Okay. Usual thing. 1 and 2. Starting on G. 3 and 4. I'm going to go slow. And G. 1 and 2. 3 and 4 to C. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and C. That's a C. And that should be C. That good. That's not C. Yeah, you got it, Martin. Yeah, you got it. Okay. Yeah. How was you on that?
Yeah, I'm still getting mixed up between the chord change, that one, so yeah.
Chord change is G to C, yeah, okay. So we're not going to be using a song yet using G and C, so we've got a few weeks to get used to this one, so don't worry too much about it. It's number 5 on the list, but just drop into it every so often. It's probably not the highest priority one just yet, but it will give you something a bit more. And then we have the we have got G, E minor, C, and D. I mean, how many songs have you heard like this? Nearly every song from the 60s. Well, there are lots of songs in the 60s, weren't there? They're all that standard. There's loads of them. Last night I had a quarrel. It almost break my heart. Dream in the brothers. There's loads of them. All using M4 chords. So we need to get the C chord up and running before long, and then we can start doing things. A few more songs. All right. Okay. Is there anything you want to ask on anything that anything you want to run through again? Anything you're unsure about? Your mic's still muted, Martin. I can't hear you if you're speaking. I thought, well, it's a sure.
Sorry, just saying no, that's fine. I'll give that a go.
Yeah. Okay. That's good.
I think it's just practice.
Yeah, usual thing. Usual thing. But we're getting there every week. We're just lifting up nicely.
A little bit.
It's getting better, yeah, which is good. And it's really nice as well because you're both getting better at the same time as well, which is also really handy. Because sometimes if you get somebody who's learning really well and somebody is still struggling right with the first couple of lessons, then it gets really difficult then during a group lesson, you know. But it's nice that we're able to move forward together. It's really good. All right.
Yeah.
Well, if there's nothing else, I'm happy with that. That's good. And
Okay.
I'll see you next Wednesday, same time.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Cheers, Gary.
gents.
Take care.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Have a good week.
Thank you,
See you
guys.
later. Bye-bye.
Bye now.